What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Football Capital. Again, joined with Rami. We're back from our little holiday.
Back from Malaysia.
Yeah, back from Malaysia.
In Sydney, Australia. Good to be home.
Yeah, good to be back.
It was a good little experience, wasn't it?
Yeah, the boys came third.
Unfortunately, out in the semis and penalties to Hong Kong.
Hong Kong ended up winning it as well. So
the boys made us proud.
So now we're back.
We're back.
Another review show today.
Another review show, back into action. Guys, we didn't make it a video last week because it was very hard being over there. The internet
bit in the hotel wasn't the best. Also with the schedule, it was a bit $100 an hour.
Full on coaching. But we're back now.
We're back this week for another review show, and also we're going to do a fantasy Premier League show. So make sure you stay in tune for that one.
Yeah.
But
this week,
Arsenal.
Another convincing win. 9 wins in all competitions, 6 in a row from the Premier League.
Yep.
Very well done from them.
Chelsea bounced back after that 0-0 draw against Liverpool, thrashing Southampton comfortably 3-0.
Taking the piss.
Hazard again stepping up, being the man of the match there.
We saw City versus Liverpool top of the table clash with a goalless draw. Both dropping points, but both picking up a point each.
Yeah, and Manchester United giving their fans more heart attacks as Jose Mourinho saved.
Aging.
Jose Mourinho saved for another week or maybe 2 weeks now because we've got the international break.
For every year we age 30 years as a United fan.
Oh, mate, I'm telling ya. But look, just quickly, some of the other results, as you already know, Brighton 1-0 to West Ham, Burnley 1-0 with Huddersfield, Crystal Palace
lost to Wolves at home. That was
I don't think they've won at home this season, but to Wolverhampton, Leicester lose at home to Everton. That was a great game.
Now you know what? There. The goals in that game were absolute cracker.
Yeah,
absolute cracker.
Tottenham 1-0. You know.
Yeah, it wasn't convincing.
But
look, they scored early on in the game. They scored early on in the game.
Watford 4-0 down.
I would not have believed that.
The way they've been going this season to Bournemouth. Bournemouth got lost last week 4-0.
Yeah, but you know what? We'll touch on that for a quick minute though. Red card, was it a second yellow? The pen?
Yeah, 100%.
It was?
100%.
Josh King putting it away, scoring another one. Scored 2, had a great match. I think they were clutch. In front of goals, Bournemouth were clutch. Watford suffered the consequences.
That partnership with Callum Wilson and King.
Good.
Especially with Fraser.
A lot of pace. Robert to burn.
Yeah, even Fraser, another good performance from him. I think he was another outstanding player. Once again, he's been consistent all year.
Fantasy points.
Yeah, fantasy points for them.
I've got him.
But Wilson, I don't know what happened last week when they lost 4-0. Something went wrong there, but look, Bournemouth been okay this season.
Look, as an overall match, the possession was 50-50. To lose 4-0 and have even possession in the match.
With a man down as well.
They were clutch when they needed to be. In the right moments, they were clutch.
7 shots, 3 on target.
It wasn't 3-2 on target. It wasn't. If you looked at stats and then I showed you the score, you wouldn't believe it matches. So, look, good on Bournemouth. Great result.
They're sitting 6th.
Above United.
But I mean, they're 4 points away from top spot, which is not too bad. Bournemouth,
Can Bournemouth win the league?
Can Bournemouth win the league?
Can you imagine that? We thought Leicester was a trip out to win the league. Imagine Bournemouth win the league.
Yeah, but look, good on Bournemouth.
Good on him. Good on him.
Good way to bounce back. But
Fulham Arsenal.
Look, complete domination by the Gunners.
Oh man, they are playing.
I think Unai Emery has.
It's scary, but they're playing football.
Yeah, I think he's got him playing now. Even my biggest concern for Arsenal was the whole Europa League and Premier League, and I think the way he's rotated the team through the Europa League and the Premier League.
Brilliant.
It's like looking at that lineup yesterday, seeing Aubameyang on the bench. I was a bit, hey, how you going? Like Aubameyang doesn't start.
But look, Mkhitaryan got a start.
Yeah, he can.
We saw the likes of Guendouzi benched, but he played in Europa. He scored a goal for Arsenal.
Yeah. He got his first.
So the likes of Guendouzi being saved.
Ramsey was rested. And, Torreira came in.
Torreira came on with Xhaka.
He's great,
He's a great player, man. And you know what? Xhaka's proving us wrong and wrong every week.
Yeah, but that's because I reckon that's
the players around him.
Torreira's
complimenting.
cleaning up for him every time he makes a mistake. But he has been doing.
But the two players we had to speak about, it's the two strikers, the two
partnership. It's dangerous.
And we spoke about it. Remember we spoke about this weeks and weeks ago. How is he going to make it work? Is he going to play 2 up front? Is he going to rotate them? Play 1 out wide? He's making it work, man. He's making it work.
Do they come on?
Oh, so Aubameyang came on 62nd minute for Warbeck out wide. So then he played Lacazette up front, and then took Lacazette off for Guendouzi 80th minute. So they had, look, they had 18 minutes together. And in that 18 minutes, man, the pace they have to burn, the rubber they have.
They scored some good goals, but let's talk about that one when the third one.
Ramsey's goal?
Ramsey's goal.
Best goal.
Starting out from the back.
Arsenal
the flick
always
over
score
the top,
these
back
goals.
heel.
They
Yeah,
always
man.
score these goals. I remember
It was a great finish as well.
a couple seasons ago they scored a similar goal.
Against Watford.
I think it was Ramsey as well, or was she?
Ramsey
as well,
yeah.
yeah. The flick,
think
back
so,
heel,
yeah,
volley,
yeah.
flick, bro. What a goal. But you look at the technique, and this is all training ground.
Yeah.
This is all done in the training ground. They practice it time and time again.
But this is I think when you get given freedom
to play.
to play and just express yourself, this is what you're gonna get. And we know the quality that Arsenal have and the quality of their players. And when you let the players express themselves, this is what top players like that
Magic, man.
can produce.
I love that goal. It was
But
magic.
look, with that, man, like you said, nine wins in a row, six wins straight in the Premier League, and Arsenal find themselves 2 points from top spot, 2 points, and no one's talking about them. They're a bit like the underdog.
It's only 2 points, and everyone's talking about Chelsea, Liverpool,
It's only
City.
2 points, and we said after the first 2 weeks where they had Chelsea and City that
They were going to drop points
they're going
early.
to drop points, and they did. But then after that whole easier run,
They picked up
they've
form.
made the most of it.
They picked up
They've
form.
actually, like you think, United, some of the games that they had that they should have won, we've dropped points. But Arsenal, they're looking good, and they're scoring goals. I think they got the
Here's
second
the
most.
interesting one. If-
Second most goals for.
Look, here's an interesting one. If we can bring the stats up on the screen, if you look at stats-wise, possession, Fulham had more than Arsenal. Now, to win 5-1 and have less possession, we've learned in the past, possession isn't necessarily everything. We saw France do it in the World Cup. They let teams sit into them and then they attack, they counter-attack. Look, in general, they weren't that, stats-wise, they weren't that dominant. But if you watch the match, in the right moments with the ball and what they did as a team and the way they counter-attack was... It's too
Look,
effective.
at the end of the day, with the possession, that final possession is just based on the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't think it's based overall. It's not. I don't think it is. So the last 5 minutes.
You don't think or you know?
I don't think so.
So you don't think so, you know?
I don't think so.
I don't know, man. I
That's
disagree.
not the overall possession.
I don't know, man. That's what the possession is for the game.
No, that's what it.
Okay.
I reckon that's what it finishes.
I think that's what the position for the whole game.
It's not an overall possession.
Yeah,
It's not though.
I'm pretty sure it is.
It's not.
Anyway, we'll leave it there.
It's not.
52% possession for Fulham for the whole game, as a summary.
Yeah, the whole game, but it wasn't like the last 5.
So that was the possession for only for the last 5
Yeah, I
minutes.
think so. That's how they do it.
Okay, we'll find that
No,
out.
it is. No, it is. It's
Okay,
the last 5.
but you said you think. So do you know? You think now?
I think I know.
You think you know?
I think I know.
All right, he thinks he knows. We'll leave it there. I'm probably wrong. He's probably right, but thinking's not convincing to me, so I'll leave it there.
But yeah, regardless, like
Arsenal dominated.
overall, they dominated.
In the right
they never
moments
looked
with the ball.
Look, you could say when
Fulham scored.
when Fulham scored, you could say, okay, here we go. Maybe that bit of fatigue from.
Well, the
Europa
half
League
ended
kicking
1-1.
in. Yeah, and they got the goal right before the half. It was a
Yeah,
good goal too.
Schürrle, yeah.
Great goal by Schürrle, it was, eh?
You got him in
But you know
pace.
what I was disappointed about? Mitrovic didn't really stand out in this game, and that's because I think Mustafi did a good job to hold him out.
Mustafi stepping up for Arsenal big time.
He done a great job holding him out.
But then we saw a second half of just Arsenal on show. 4 goals. Aubameyang 2 goals.
Arsenal
an assist.
fans, are you guys happy or what? Some great football,
Lacazette
man.
got 1. Ramsey got a magic goal. But Aubameyang 2 goals and assist. Absolutely killed it. Arsenal's on flying form at the moment. They're killing it. So can they be stopped? We'll find out soon. But then we looked and we found ourselves across to Liverpool versus City.
Yeah, another top of the table clash there. First, second.
Now, one big thing I've heard from a lot of fans, it did not live to the expectation that they expected it to live up to. Top of the table clash.
Yeah, well, you
But-
expect that both teams with good defense. I think
Yeah, they have good defensive record this season.
they've both conceded 3 goals, and that's the least. I think. Yeah.
Well, the
It's
goal
like-
difference, if you look at the goal difference, is 18 to 12. So
Yeah, but
City have
goals-
scored.
goals. Yeah, goals
more.
have scored
But
more.
conceding was, you're
Conceded
right.
they both conceded 3, so you expect a bit of
That's amazing. 3.
Yeah,
That's unbelievable. We conceded 3 a week.
you know, and it's funny because last year
we had one of the
United.
best defensive records in the league.
Last year, United was the only team in the top 5 European leagues to not concede 3 in one game.
Yeah.
The only team, and now we're, like you said, every
Every week, bro. Yeah, he wants goals. He wants goals. He's our
Fucking
back
open
line.
goals.
And we'll talk about that depressing game after. Actually, it wasn't that depressing. The second half was good. The depressing topic. But
look,
City, what is there much to say about City Liverpool? The penalty, disappointing for Mahrez. Why was Mahrez chosen?
We saw.
We spoke about this. Why was Mahrez chosen? Out of everyone in that squad, why was Mahrez chosen?
You could say if you're confident to step up and take it, you step up. But that little box in the corner where he said scored 2 and missed 3,
and they showed it. One was completely wide.
So I don't know why.
See if you can get that on the screen. I don't know, but man, I'll tell you what. His penalties before this. Let's add another red and let's add it to the skies, to God.
Somewhere.
Maybe God has the ball. I don't know.
Look, the chance to win a game, and especially when you're going for the title, when it's crunch games, like especially we know that Liverpool are going to be in the title race.
That puts you top of the table. Now you're equal first with Chelsea.
That will send you clear. Liverpool will be still on 19 points.
Oh man.
And you'll be clear. Now you got Chelsea, Liverpool, and City all on the 20 points there. My question to you is now a bit what you touched on at the start of the year with Mohamed Salah.
One season wonder, man.
Is he still a one season wonder? Can he kick back into gear? Because how many goals is he on?
3.
Is he on 3 goals?
2, 3.
I won't be surprised.
It's not that, but you watch this game, the amount of shots that he skied and the amount of passes that he...
Straight to the keeper.
Oh, man, he's not on. He's not on. And you know what? He's not even, at the moment, form-wise, he's not even top 3 players in their team at the moment. They got players that are killing it at the moment. Like, Mane's been a bit cold the last few weeks as well, but look, he's been a lot better than Salah this season, that's for sure. But I mean, if you were to honestly look at his performance and you were to compare it to last year, I know last year was out of this world.
Yeah.
PFA Player of the Year, whatever he got. But there's a benchmark you've now set. Now, I didn't think he was going to be as good as last season, but you got to show some respect to last season's performance, you know. But he's just been off, man. He's been off. It's been disappointing.
Like even though, like you said, even though he sets that benchmark, I still think they should be doing a lot better than what he is. Like
he's still nothing.
Yeah, you're right. He scored 3 goals. So he's on 3 goals. Look, you got to give him credit. He's been a part of Liverpool. A lot of Liverpool's build up for the goals.
He's moving off the ball is brilliant.
But I still like. It's a bit. It's a weird one with Salah.
It is. I think a lot of pressure is put on his now. You know, you got the Pushkas Award, you got the PFA Player of the Year, you got all these things in your name now.
Don't give him that award.
How's that goal anyway?
It wasn't even goal of the month, and they gave it the goal of the year, goal of the season. It wasn't even goal of the month. Pushkas,
You know what this reminds you of, man?
Messi winning the World Cup.
Yes.
The best player of the World Cup. And
when he was even top 6 in Argentina.
Di Maria should have got it, but
yeah. Anyway.
But yeah, Salah. Yeah, I don't know, man. You're right. There's a lot of players. There's a lot of players that are playing a lot better than him, and one of them is Daniel Sturridge. And I think he should have been starting this game.
He would have been pivotal in this game.
One of the front 3 for Liverpool, I think, should have been dropped. Doesn't matter who. I think at the moment.
Someone.
But it's very hard to drop. Like their front line.
Firmino, Mane, and Salah.
It's very hard to drop someone.
Look, I think you start those 3, but you bring Sturridge on early on in the game. 60th minute. If things aren't working, you're not ahead. Look, right now, you're at home.
Last week against Chelsea.
You're at home. You're expected to win, whether it's against City or whoever it is. You're expected to win. Yeah. To be honest with you. It's a fortress at home for these guys, man. Yeah. Anfield for them, it's a fortress.
I think they haven't considered a goal.
If you ask me who my favourite before the game, Liverpool were my favourites. I thought Liverpool was going to beat City. My prediction was 0-0 or 1-0 Liverpool's way. 0-0 it was, but I don't know, man. It's a tough one, man. It is a tough one. A standout player for me for City was Mendy. Mendy performed brilliant.
First game back.
He got a yellow card, but his spot shows when he's not there.
First game back, yeah.
He performs, man, and you know what? Not attacking, not in defensive, but the way he attacks as well. But again, if you look at City in attacking point of view, Sterling and Aguero get subbed. It's become a trend, and you said this to me earlier on today. It's become a trend that Aguero is getting benched every week, isn't it?
60th minute, he's off.
60th minute off, 70th minute off.
So I don't know, man. Like
it's a tricky one, man.
Especially games like that, and especially Aguero, he loves scoring against Liverpool.
Tricky one. But if you told me out of those front 3 that Mario was going to play the full game, I wouldn't believe you.
Yeah, look.
Sterling and Aguero gets benched.
I didn't really watch their game in midweek in the Champions League.
Yeah.
You ended up watching a bit of it.
A bit of it, I did.
So I'm not sure who started in that game, but is he trying to rest some players?
Maybe he is. But you know what? When it comes to Liverpool City, it's all guns blazing.
And you got to keep a player like
simple
Aguero in, because he can be out of the game the whole 90 minutes, and that all it takes is a second for him to grab a goal.
Yeah. But look, man,
they're still undefeated.
I think both teams are happy with that result. I think someone like Arsenal and Chelsea are definitely happy with that result.
I think Liverpool will be more happy with that result because of that penalty miss.
True.
My opinion.
And it was a clear penalty from Van Dijk.
There was another penalty shout. Lovron, I don't know if it's his first game back, but there was a bit of a touch on Aguero. I think it was a bit soft.
Oh, very soft. I think Aguero made a big deal. Aguero made a big deal.
Right decision. Another one where Van Dijk's handballed it in the box, but I think Fernandinho, I think it was
pulled him back as well.
So some good decisions there from the referee because they could go anyway.
The ref got it right.
We've seen in United game that.
Yeah, but those are the moments that kill this game. You know, when you sit and wait for a game like City vs Liverpool, you give those stupid fouls and it ruins the game. The penalty that was given was a penalty, and Morris skied it. It was disgusting. But look. Both teams walk away with a point. Both teams another. They ran undefeated in the Premier League.
Going into international week, that's 8 games in and 8 wins. What's that? What
undefeated.
Undefeated.
Undefeated. They're both on 20. They're both on 20 points. Both on 20 points.
2 draws each. Yeah, 2 draws.
You know what I mean? So they're both undefeated. They both walked away with even feelings, I think. I think Liverpool, like you said, will be a bit happier because the penalty was missed.
Just because of the penalty.
Only reason. But
Liverpool had their chances too to make something out of that game.
They did.
But look, again, we have to give quick credit to their backline.
I think they're stepping up. The youngsters are brilliant, man, for Liverpool. This Alexander-Arnold and even Gomez look good.
Gomez looked good today.
Oh, man. They're looking good. And you know what? And we've said it before. We said it last week. Their key problem back last season was, we can score goals. We can't defend. Now they can defend.
Well, that's what I say. Last year it was they were winning games 4-3,
6-3, 4-3, 5-3.
Now they, especially with the goalkeeper there, he's not making much mistakes.
Alisson's doing good. The backline's doing good. Look, I think that game.
Guys, who's going to stop Man City and who's gonna stop Liverpool from
Arsenal, Chelsea?
Well, then last week,
like that. Arsenal's full. Yeah, they're very
versed. I know. Each other and
it'd be nice to verse Arsenal versus now.
Well, Chelsea got United next week, so maybe that can.
On that note, Chelsea 3-0 away.
Yeah, to Southampton. Look, I'm not surprised. I expected that from Chelsea. Once again, dominated the whole game. There was one point where Ings missed a sitter in the 6-yard box.
Yeah.
On the goal line, ball comes in, open goal, and he skied it. I think it was 1-0 at the time. That could have been 1-0.
Yeah.
I think it was.
Yeah.
But look, when you got a player like Hazard, and it's going to be scary when he leaves Chelsea. What are you going to do?
He is the best player in the Premier League.
100%. He's going to go for like 130, 140, 150 million.
What are they going to do with that money? What are they going to?
They have to invest. They have to invest in some great players
again, a goal and assist. He contributes to everything. And can I just say that Morata goal was class, bro. The way and they're taking the piss. The fans, hey, every pass, just chanting every pass because now you're taking the piss. Now you've dominated the team. You're belittling them by laughing and yelling out every pass, and then to give the ball to Hazard, and then skip and go forward, and then nice finish from Morata, class from Morata, which is refreshing to see.
I think he scored midweek in the Europa League.
But what about Giroud's assist to Barkley?
Hey, on that, Barkley with the assist and a goal too. We've been giving him a lot of stick.
He's not a Chelsea player. He's still not to me. But look, he's stepping up.
He's doing a job. He's doing a job for him. And who's usually there instead of Kovacic? Yeah, he did rest Kovacic because he's been playing 4 games in a row.
Correct. They played Jorginho, Barkley, and Kante. Barkley came off on the 81st minute. Kovacic came on for a little run, keep his legs moving. Pedro on for Willian, 75th minute. Morata on for Giroud.
Getting the goal.
Morata scoring would have been very refreshing for Chelsea and especially for himself.
Yeah.
He's had a rough run. Didn't make it in the World Cup. Had a rough time. Chelsea hasn't been scoring goals as their main 9.
Yeah.
Giroud's looked the sort. Yeah, I know. Giroud's role is not to score goals. We've seen the kind of 90s.
But we know kind of danger
his presence and his physical ability is unbelievable.
We know that what he gives Chelsea, and he does score goals. Giroud still scores goals even though he hasn't been getting them.
But that assist,
that
was class. The way he turned his body.
That's typical Giroud.
That is. He pulls the magic out of his ass.
Doing some stupid shit like that.
He just pulls it out of his ass. But look, I think then
3 points.
Enough said, man. Just absolute domination. From the start to the end, they were always going to win that game. They're always going to kill it.
Sorry's been doing some great work with.
He has been. He has been. But then let's go to our heart attack of the week, and that was United at home to Newcastle.
Yeah, well, I thought this was over before it even started.
Oh man, when it was 2-0 first half, I'm like, man, put me in centre back. They're back.
10th minute, and we're down 2-0.
You know what? The only positive thing about copping 2 goals early, it was early. You have time to catch up, and then it's hit the 60th minute.
Yeah, but look, if the way we conceded the goals, our defense is shambles.
I'm telling you, put me and you in the back.
The defense is shambles. I don't know. Look,
You know what?
Big criticism, or not criticism, a big talk about whether in the papers, in the UK papers, whether it's a win or a loss for United, Mourinho was getting sacked, and it's just the rumours of this player's not happy. It's just got even worse this week. Like if it was building up for a couple of weeks ago,
this was the bomb.
This was the week that everything was going to explode.
Yeah.
And being 2-0 down, all the
I reckon
press
people in the stands getting
ready. That's it.
ready.
And
Ready. Oh, story headline.
and you seen how frustrated Mourinho was that with his defenders that 20th minute straight away made a sub.
He had to, and you know
Straight away
what?
made
Good
a
on
sub.
him.
And
Good on him.
there was a lot of
Bye.
yeah. Look, Bailly comes off. He was one of the players that stepped up. When Kennedy was running at us, he steps up, out of position. Ashley Young comes across. I don't know why. I still don't get why. We've got Delow. Delow's been the twice he's played.
He actually was pretty
he's
decent.
looking decent.
But it was interesting because he put Mata on for Bailly and then dropped McTominay into the back four. Which McTominay didn't do that great of a job, did a better job than Bailly.
I think he was still lost, in my opinion.
Still very lost.
I think it was very lost.
Can I say something? And we spoke about this earlier. Now, this is a big thing. You mentioned to me, and it woke me up a bit. We've had the same backline since Fergie's days. So, you know, you're young, you're Valencia, you're Smalling, you're Jones, yeah?
Even De Gea, if you want to include that.
And then I said to you, I go, Borche, we've got a worse backline than half these mid-table clubs.
Championship teams.
You then turned to me and said,
They are championship. They should all be playing for. Jones should be somewhere for Hull City. Should be playing at Hull.
Smalling maybe can make Huddersfield.
Maybe back to Fulham where he started.
You know what I mean? Young and Valencia.
Can get a Watford, and Valencia back to somewhere in
we can
Ecuador.
speak their language.
Speak their language.
Because you know what? Honestly, we have a back. We're United. We're Man United, yeah? And we've got a back four that belong in Championship. Can you believe that?
Backline.
We've got teams like Newcastle and teams that have better backlines than we do.
100%.
I can't believe it.
We got. Like,
what is going? And now
they talk. Sorry to cut you off. They talk about experience. Or you need experience. But look at Liverpool's backline. Youngsters are stepping up. City's youngsters stepping up. Even with Chelsea, you
look
could
at
say.
Tottenham's backline.
Yeah, youngsters again.
We were going to sign one of the defenders, and the whole United fan base was over the moon. Yeah. Toby. We didn't sign him, and look at our backline now.
It's shambles.
Enough's enough, man. And you know what? And we're going to go back to the topic. I'm not going to get too because we'll talk about this for hours. But it comes down to the owners again. Now, Mourinho needs players. Why are you keeping the same back four? And then you sign Delow and then bench him. Yeah. Or not even use him. It's annoying. We got Lindelof we signed last year. We got Delow we signed this season. Either one.
But the thing, I don't know if Lindelof was a Mourinho signing. I don't know if it was just like an agent. It was an agent signing that, we've looked into this player for a while. Let's buy him.
He's got tats. He looks good. He might sell some jerseys. You never know. But look.
I don't know, man.
On a more positive note, the second half came. 60th minute arrived, I was still depressed. I'm shaking. I don't know what's going on.
Look, for me...
68th minute, we get a free kick. And then Mata on the 69th minute...
Stepped it up.
Great finish, yeah? Great finish. Now, where did this start to look positive to you? When did this start turning for you?
Look, when Sanchez came on, it looked like we had a bit more up front.
Rashford right for the three goals.
Rashford wasn't doing it, and you know what? You got to now. Do you give credit for to Mourinho for this? He takes off Bailly and
Mata.
doesn't puts on Mata straight away. He doesn't take off McTominay.
He does later.
He doesn't take him off in the 20th minute.
Yeah.
So
he's planning
ahead. Does he save him and doesn't kill his confidence? If 20 minutes and you take off a youth player, you take him off.
Shattered.
It could kill his confidence. So is that a positive there? Martial was coming off until Rashford made them two chances where he should have scored. Or poor cross. There was one cross that he put in the second half that he went straight over, went to no one, and I think that's at that point he went straight to Mourinho. He turned. I think that's when he changed on Martial, and he goes, "I'm taking off Rashford." Rashford comes off, Sanchez comes on.
Good choice.
Well, this is what I mean. You got to give him credit for making them decisions.
You know what? And what you said, it shows that he's planned 2 steps ahead.
Yeah.
He's put Mata on for Bailly, kept McTominay on there. I'll take him off 46th minute, throw on a Fellaini, put him in the mid, and beautiful choice. Fellaini came on, impacting straight away. Fellaini's done brilliant this season, man.
He's been one of our best players.
Compared to the rest of the United players, I think he's been our best, if not him and...
It's unbelievable.
Him and Shaw have been my best 2 players this season for United. It's crazy to say.
Yeah.
But then look, that goal from Martial was so beautiful for me to look at. To equalise in style that way, the way, and again, if Rashford was on, would that have happened? I don't think so. But the way Martial's put the ball between two players, first time Pogba's put it in, no hesitation, and then.
Yeah. Look, this is what you expect for players like that. Yeah, we always speak about Martial needs to step up. I thought first half, like even the game against West Ham, where are you? Like
even the new post finish as well, unbelievable.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
new post finish, yes, but like. He needs to do more. Martial still needs to do more.
Oh, he's not doing
Second
enough.
half, when he's taking on players, that's what he needs to be doing.
Yeah.
He needs to be running at players, not thinking about it, or he needs them runs that he's making at defenders. He needs to keep doing them.
But why do we need to eat 2 goals, or why do we need to get dominated in order to come back and bounce like that? Why do you need to give the heart attack?
I don't know, man. Look,
and then look,
I think it could be a whole media thing. It could be.
It's pressure on the players, pressure on the team.
Is it a message from the manager that don't attack? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on. But I think in this game, poor Pogba stepped up. If you look at his passes, successful passes, the green ones are obviously the successful ones, and the yellow is incomplete. But look at them passes compared to the whole team of Newcastle. That's a lot.
That's Pogba
That's
working.
a lot. That's Pogba.
That's Pogba working
and you
for
can
his
see,
money.
and you can see, he's been all over. He's been all over the park there. And we've got the two there. The two in the box. Yeah, one of them is the one that assisted Martial, and the other one in the box is when he passed Ashley Young that assisted the Sanchez goal.
That's right.
When Pogba gives a bit of freedom, as we saw in the second half, when he gets into them areas outside the box,
he's dangerous.
And especially inside the box, that's where he needs to be.
What he does really well is because he's physical. That touch, that killer touch that sets him up.
Yeah.
That killer touch outside the box was to set up the cross that set up Sanchez's goal, and the same with Martial's, the flick back to Martial's goal. But look, we then saw Sanchez in the 90th minute, I guess, and as the press said, saved Mourinho's job. Did that goal save his job?
It could have.
I don't know, but you know what? Sanchez deserved the goal, man. I was so happy to see him score.
Yeah,
he came on buzzing. He changed the whole mojo of the team, the whole feel of it, the atmosphere, the vibe was buzzing because he came on. Things were just working. They were connected.
He needed a goal too. There's a lot of pressure on him. But we spoke about it the last video where he hasn't scored in 800 and something minutes. There was a meme where Wenger played a friendly and Wenger scored in that friendly like a charity match.
Yeah,
Wenger's got more goals than Sanchez. Like. So much pressure, whatever the price tag is.
You want to take your shirt off? He didn't know what to do. He's like, nah, stay calm, no yellow.
Goal, and it was weird that you were saying that Martial was in front, and he still didn't get to that header, the shortest player on the field.
Yeah, he's behind Martial. I thought Martial was going to hit it. Lucky he did.
Look, I didn't care. I really didn't care if that wasn't a goal.
I didn't care if he could have scored with their hand, their elbow, whatever. I don't care.
As long as
it goes in. 90th minute we won.
I do say all the time. I don't care about our performance as long as we win. Because at the moment we need to win.
We need 3 points. 3 points.
If we drop that, all hell would break.
How much more points will we be behind top? It's too much.
It's too many points.
Like if you look at it now, we're already 7 points behind. If we were to lose that,
if we won last week against West Ham, we should have been an easy win for us.
We'd be 4 points on top.
4 points, and that's all right. You could say, okay, going into international break, that's
4 points. I can cope with it.
Yeah, but now and it's going to be hard for us to make that top 4.
It is. But you know what? Before we wrap it up, I need to mention one topic. Fred. What's happened with Fred? Not starting, right choice.
Look, I think Mourinho puts him in certain games. I think he played against Valencia. Look, he does got to arrest some players.
Lingard's spot showing. I know he's out injured at the moment.
Is he injured? I thought he was fucking MIA. Beep that one out.
He'll beep that out. Don't worry.
I probably won't.
Yeah, no, fuck it, leave
it. Now he's getting me more editing to do. Look, I don't know if Lingard's injured because that one game that
I don't know. I saw something on his Instagram.
I don't
recovering
know.
or something.
What I'm saying is that hat.
Bring it back.
These ones, but we got the 3 points. I was gonna do these ones, but I got.
He's got Nottingham Forest on.
So they won. They beat Middlesbrough this week.
They did.
We're getting promoted.
They're getting promoted.
Guys, let us know your thoughts. Should Jose still be managing United after the international break?
You say yes.
They're not going to get rid of him.
Oh, they won't get rid of him.
They're not getting this season.
They're not getting rid of him.
They won't get rid of him this season.
Well,
They won't give him. Everyone, who are you gonna one?
Oh, no one. I can't pick anyone.
Everyone's saying Zidane. Zidane.
They're saying Zidane or saying Tottenham's manager. Are you going to pull Tottenham's manager midway
he's not
season
going.
and drop him into United?
Not
It's not going to happen.
Um,
Mourinho's there for the rest of the season.
100%.
Whether or not you like it, I personally don't know if I do. He's there for the rest of the season.
We gotta deal with it, and with that, like everyone talks about his style of play. My problem with Mourinho is he's shown that we can play attacking football. That second half shown that we have. Last year with the 4-0 FC at the start of the year, we know we can score goals, but he needs to. Look, I'm not Mourinho out. I'm not Mourinho in. I'm Mourinho fix.
You fix
the fuck fix the fuck up. That's what I am. Like we know that he can win titles. We know. Look, his resume proves that any team he's gone, everywhere he's gone, he's won. And I still believe that he can. Okay, I think maybe this season is gone, but there's a FA Cup there. There is Champions League, which is so hard. But
we'll see. If I don't stop him, he'll talk about United forever. I can tell you now. I promise you, we can do a 5-6 hour podcast on United. But my question I want to leave you with this is, the top 4 right now is City, Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal. Is that the final top 4 of the season? What do you reckon?
You're going to put in Tottenham there because they're equal fourth.
I'm saying the top 4 right now. Is that how it finishes?
With Arsenal there?
Yeah.
It's hard.
It's hard. Let us know your thoughts. What do you reckon? Does United finish first? Why not?
Why not? Why not? Anyway, guys, thanks a lot.
We'll see you guys in the fancy.
Don't forget to subscribe, share, like the video. Leave your comments below. Let us know your thoughts as well.
Up here or down here? What are you going to do?
Down here, the bell.
Down here? The bell? Ring that bell.
Ring that bell.